Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Tú quieres aprender español? Pues bienvenido, yo soy Nate, yo soy del sur de California y actualmente vivo in Mexico. And today, I'm going to be teaching you 100 of the best Spanish words and phrases. But before I do, I wanted to quickly teach you something called the informal future. This is going to be a quick and easy win for your Spanish, and my goal is to show you that Spanish grammar isn't as scary as many of us make it out to seem. So, the informal future, what is it? This is how we speak in the future tense in Spanish. And it's what we use 90 to 95% of the time here in Latin America. So, the informal future is a simple pattern, which is ir plus a plus an infinitive verb. Ir means to go in Spanish. A is a preposition and it means to. An infinitive verb is either a verb that ends in AR, ER, or IR. So something like hablar, or comer, or vivir. These are what we call infinitive verbs, and they are simply verbs that have not been conjugated yet. When we conjugate a verb in Spanish, we are simply putting it into a new tense. So, for example, ir plus a plus infinitive. Voy a comer. I'm conjugating the verb ir into the present tense form. In this case, we're talking about yo. So, voy a comer. I am going to eat. So, for ir, the conjugations are voy, vas, va, vamos, and van. So, all we need to do is plug in those words, whatever we're trying to say, plus a, plus any infinitive verb that we want. And I'm not joking. If you learn this formula, or this pattern, whatever you want to call it, you will instantly be able to speak Spanish in the future tense. It is seriously that easy. So, vas a bailar. You are going to dance. Vamos a vivir. We are going to live. It is that simple. Okay, so that's just a quick intro to Spanish grammar that I wanted to show you so that you can feel a little bit less scared or overwhelmed or confused by Spanish grammar. And if Spanish grammar does confuse you, you can learn more about it in our Fluent Spanish Speaker Academy. Check it out by clicking the link in the video description. Our goal is to have you have a 10-minute conversation in Spanish in 90 days without feeling unconfident. Okay, now let's take a look at 100 of the best words and phrases in Spanish. The first and most classic one is Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hi, how are you? ¿Qué tal tu día? How's your day going? Or how was your day? Mucho gusto en conocerte. We can also just say mucho gusto, which is much more common in the real world. ¿Cómo te ha ido? How have you been? ¿Cómo te ha ido? ¿Qué haces hoy? What are you doing today? ¿Qué haces hoy? ¿Tienes planes para el fin de semana? Do you have plans for the weekend? Semana is week. Weekend is fin de semana. Literally end of week. ¿De dónde eres? Where are you from? Literally of where are you? In Spanish, we have what is called ser, which is a verb meaning to be. And we also have the verb estar, meaning to be. Now, the easiest thing to remember is that ser is for things that are more permanent and estar is for things that are more temporary. So we're talking about where we are from, we will use ser. Yo soy de California. I am from California. ¿Tú de dónde eres? Where are you from? ¿A qué te dedicas? ¿A qué te dedicas? What do you do? What do you do for work? Literally, what do you dedicate yourself to? In this case, dedicarse is what we call a reflexive verb in Spanish. The idea here is that we perform the action of this verb to ourselves. So a verb like bañarse, meaning to bathe. Yo me baño. I bathe myself. If I were to get rid of the me in this sentence and I just said yo baño, it sounds like I'm doing the bathing to someone or something else, which is why we need to add that reflexive pronoun. So yo me baño. ¿Cómo estuvo tu noche? How was your night? ¿Cómo estuvo tu noche? In Spanish, tú without an accent means your. Tú with an accent means you. So how do you tell the difference during a conversation? Context clues. ¿Te levantaste temprano? Did you get up early? Notice how we're saying te levantaste. Once again, this is a reflexive verb because we perform this action to ourselves. ¿Qué has comido hoy? ¿Qué has comido hoy? What have you eaten today? This is what we call the present perfect in Spanish, and it's very useful. I have. Has, you have. A, he or she has. Nosotros hemos, we have. Ellos, ellas, ustedes han. They have, or you guys have. This is not the physical have. Rather, it's they have done this, they have said that, we have eaten this, so on and so forth. ¿Te gusta vivir aquí? Do you like to live here? ¿Te gusta vivir aquí? Hace frío, ¿no? Hace frío. When we're talking about weather, we'll use the verb hacer, meaning to do or to make. But in this case, hace frío would just mean it's cold or it is cold. If I want to say it's hot, I would say hace calor. It's hot. Do not say está caliente if you're trying to say that it's hot outside. That's incorrect. Also, careful. Caliente means hot temperature-wise, but picante means hot spicy-wise. So be careful there. ¿Cuánto tiempo sin verte? How much time since I last saw you? Or I haven't seen you in so long. It's been so long. ¿Cuánto tiempo sin verte? ¿Qué cuentas? ¿Qué cuentas just means what's been going on? What do you have to say? Literally, contar meaning to count or to tell. So, ¿qué cuentas? It's like, what's been going on? Catch me up. Necesito un café. I need a coffee. If I would say, I want a coffee, quiero un café. Recently, I've been trying not to drink caffeine, and let me tell you, I have missed coffee. Tengo mucha hambre. I am very hungry. When it comes to hunger, we'll use the verb tener, meaning to have. So you wouldn't say estoy hambre. That's incorrect. We'll say tengo hambre. I have hunger. Or I am hungry. We'll do the same thing with thirst. Tengo sed. I am thirsty. Ya vengo. Ya vengo means I'm coming or I'll be right there. Ya vengo. Ya typically means already in Spanish. In Mexico, you could say something like ahorita regreso. I'll be right back. Ahorita in Mexico does not mean right now. It means in a little bit or in a while. No tengo tiempo. I don't have time. No tengo tiempo. Espérame tantito. Wait just a minute. Wait for me just 1 minute, just 1 second. Tantito is just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. ¿Puedes ayudarme? Can you help me? Now, you can attach me onto the end of ayudar in this case, or you could say something like, ¿Me puedes ayudar? Can you help me? Both work. However, you can't say, ¿Me puedes ayudarme? No, it's either one or the other. Is there a difference? No, it's just personal preference. They both mean the same thing. So, ¿me puedes ayudar? Or, ¿puedes ayudarme? Está bien. No te preocupes. It's okay. Don't worry. Está bien just meaning it's okay. And está bien can also mean okay. No entiendo. I don't understand. No entiendo. Now careful, don't say no comprendo. I hear people say this. No comprendo is like I don't comprehend the meaning of life or something like that. It's much more common that we're going to use the verb entender, meaning to understand. So if I don't understand what you're saying, I could say no entiendo. I don't understand. Or no te entiendo. I don't understand you. ¿Lo puedes repetir? Can you repeat it? Or ¿puedes repetirlo? ¿Puedes repetirlo? Me tengo que ir. I have to leave. Tengo que means I have to. If you just say tengo, it means I have. So tengo un micrófono. I have a microphone. Versus tengo que tomar agua. I have to or need to drink water. Also, the verb ir means to go. But irse, which is a reflexive, means to leave. So if someone says to you, me tengo que ir, that means I have to leave. If they just say tengo que ir, that means I have to go. ¿Dónde estás? Where are you? ¿Dónde estás? Ya estoy llegando. I am arriving now. Like I said, ya almost always means already, but can also mean now. Salgo en 5 minutos. I'm leaving in 5 minutes. Salir means to go out of somewhere. So, salgo de mi casa en 5 minutos. I'm leaving my house in 5 minutes. Está muy caro. Está muy caro. Caro meaning expensive. Está muy caro, it's very expensive. And careful, Caro means expensive, but carro can mean car. Está bien barato. Está bien barato. It's so cheap. In a place like Mexico, we can actually use the word bien to mean so. So, está bien barato. It's so cheap. No tengo señal. I don't have signal. We're out in the woods y no tengo señal. Creo que me perdí. I think I got lost, or I think I'm lost. Creo que estoy perdido. Me perdí. Necesito cargar mi teléfono. I need to charge my phone. You could also say celular. Necesito cargar mi celular. Estoy cansado. I'm tired. Estoy bien cansado. I'm so tired. Or muy cansado. Very tired. ¿Cuánto cuesta esto? How much does this cost? Esto meaning this. That's not the masculine. That's what we call the neuter in Spanish. It doesn't have a particular gender. Este is the masculine, meaning this, and esta is the feminine, meaning this. ¿Tiene otra talla? Do you have another size? Talla, meaning size. ¿Aceptan tarjeta? Do you take card? You could also say tarjeta de crédito, which is credit card. Solo estoy viendo. Gracias. I'm just looking. Thanks. Solo, meaning just or only. Viendo is what we call a gerund, or the progressive. It's the idea of an ing verb in English. So, I'm just looking. Gracias. Solo estoy viendo. ¿Dónde está la caja? Where is the cashier or the cash register? ¿Tiene cambio? I use this all the time. Do you have change? ¿Tiene cambio por un billete de 500 pesos? Do you have change for a 500 bill? ¿Me puede dar un recibo? Can you give me a receipt? Recibo is receipt. Receta could be a prescription or a recipe. ¿A qué hora abren? What time do you open at? ¿A qué hora abren? ¿A qué hora cierran? What time do you close at? ¿A qué hora cierran? ¿Hay un descuento? Is there a discount? Descuento meaning discount. Estoy buscando un regalo. I'm looking for a gift. ¿Tienen algo más económico? Do you have something more affordable or anything more affordable? In Mexico City, you can go to restaurants called cocinas económicas, which are literally affordable or economical kitchens. They're fantastic places where you can get a bunch of food for under $5. Really awesome. ¿Puedo probarlo? Can I try it? Now, puedo probarlo could mean could I try it on? Could be also talking about food. Could I try it? Referring to a dish. Me lo llevo. I'll take it. Me lo llevo. No me convence. It doesn't convince me. Or I'm not convinced. You can also think of this as I'm not sold on this. No me convence. Now let's imagine that we're in a restaurant. ¿Tienen un menú? Do you have a menu? ¿Tienen un menú? ¿Qué me recomienda? What do you recommend? ¿Qué me recomienda? Quisiera una mesa para dos. I would like a table for two. Quisiera una mesa para dos. ¿Cuánto va a tardar la comida? How long is the food going to take to prepare? ¿Cuánto va a tardar la comida? ¿Pica? This is a very important question in Mexico. ¿Pica o no pica? Is it spicy or is it not spicy? Sin cebolla, por favor. No onion, please. When ordering, do not say no cebolla, por favor. It's better to say sin cebolla, por favor, or sin queso, por favor, or sin picante, por favor. Para llevar, por favor. So if they ask you for here or to go, para aquí o para llevar, you can say para llevar, por favor, to go, or para aquí, for here. ¿Me puede traer la cuenta? Can you bring me the bill or the check? ¿Me puede traer la cuenta? Estuvo muy rico. It was very tasty or very delicious. Rico can also mean rich, like money, but we also use it when talking about food, meaning tasty or delicious. ¿Tienen agua natural? Do you have water? Now, in Mexico, agua natural is just regular water. Agua mineral is sparkling water, so be careful there. Also, in Mexico, when you order water, if you just order un vaso con agua, they're probably going to bring you filtered water. Many foreigners do not want to drink the water in Mexico, so it's better to say something like, ¿Tienen agua embotellada? Do you have bottled water? ¿Aceptan propina con tarjeta? Do you accept tip with card? Sometimes when you go to restaurants in Mexico, you'll go to pay and they actually won't include the tip. They won't even ask you, oh, would you like to include the tip? So you might need to leave tip with physical cash. That's why it's important to ask. Se me antoja algo dulce. I'm craving something sweet. And in Mexico, this is a very common thing for people to say. Ay, se me antojó un esquite or una Coca-Cola, whatever. Oh, I'm craving this or I really want this. Se me antoja. No puedo comer eso. I can't eat that. Eso is the neuter. So once again, eso is not masculine. It's the neuter. Ese would be masculine and esa would be feminine. ¿Puedo ver la carta? Can I see the menu? We can also use the word carta for menu. ¿Tienen opciones veganas? Do you have vegan options? You will say vegetarianas. ¿Tienen opciones vegetarianas? Do you have vegetarian options? ¿Está abierto todavía? Is it still open? Todavía meaning still or yet. Tengo antojo de tacos. I'm craving tacos or I'm feeling tacos. ¿Te sirvo algo? Shall I serve you something or do you want me to serve you anything? ¿Te sirvo algo? Ya comí. I already ate. Ya comí. No tengo mucha hambre. I'm not very hungry. No tengo mucha hambre. Now let's talk about work and school. ¿Me puedes enviar ese archivo? Can you send me that document? Ya lo terminé. I already finished it. Todavía no acabo. I'm still not done. Todavía no acabo. ¿Para cuándo es? When is it for? Or when is it? Voy a llegar un poco tarde. I'm going to arrive a little bit late. Tarde can mean late. And la tarde can also mean the afternoon. No voy a poder hoy. I'm not going to be able to today. No voy a poder hoy. Tengo una reunión. I have a meeting. Tengo una reunión. Necesito concentrarme. Necesito concentrarme. I need to focus or concentrate. ¿Puedes explicármelo? Can you explain it to me? ¿Puedes explicármelo? You could also say, ¿me lo puedes explicar? The meaning is still the same. Déjame revisar esto. Let me review this. Let me check this out. Déjame revisar esto. Lo checo y te aviso. I'll check it out and I'll let you know. In Mexico, it's common that we use the verb checar, meaning to check. Estoy muy ocupado. I'm very busy. Remember, we can say something like bien, right? Estoy bien ocupado. I'm so busy. Dame un minuto. Give me 1 minute. Dame un minuto. Necesito un descanso. I need a break or I need to rest. Necesito un descanso. ¿Dónde está el salón? Where was the event room? El salón is just a big room, like a hall or a meeting room, somewhere where we have events. ¿Quieres salir conmigo? Do you want to go out with me? Nos vemos mañana. See you tomorrow. Mañana can mean morning or it can mean tomorrow. So, mañana, tomorrow, la mañana, morning. Cuéntame más. Tell me more. Cuéntame más. No pasa nada. No pasa nada. No worries. All good. No pasa nada. No fue mi intención. That wasn't my intention. No fue mi intención. Gracias por todo. Thank you for everything. Te mando un mensaje. I'll send you a message. Te mando un mensaje. Te aviso más tarde. I'll let you know later. Te aviso más tarde. Estoy preocupado por ti. I'm worried about you or I'm worried for you. Me caes muy bien. I like you. Now, this is in a friendly way. If I want to say I like you in an attractive way, in a romantic way, I could say me gustas. That means I like you. Oye, me gustas. Or me caes bien. I like you as a friend. ¿Quieres que te llame? Do you want me to call you? ¿Quieres que te llame? ¿Vas a venir? Are you going to come? ¿Vas a venir? Me dio mucha risa. It made me laugh a lot. Me dio mucha risa. Literally, it gave me a lot of laugh. Te entiendo perfectamente. I understand you perfectly. Me encanta pasar tiempo contigo. I love spending time with you. And there you have it. Those are 100 of some of the best everyday words, phrases, and sentences that we use in Spanish. Muchas gracias por ver este video. Click the link in the video description to check out our Fluent Spanish Speaker Academy. Our goal is to have a 10-minute conversation in Spanish in 90 days without feeling unconfident. Check it out by clicking the link in the video description. Muchas gracias. Hasta luego.